I never used to be someone who unpacked all the way in hotel rooms, but Clara is such a big unpacker that she influences me every time now. Every time I get to a hotel, I'm like, what would Clara do? And she's coming over in a minute, so I'm like, I have to unpack. Vlog, guys. Hi. I just got in. I'm here for kind of New York Fashion Week, kind of not. I'm here for New York Fashion Week. This is my first time here. I almost came last September. I could have gone then, but it was right after I had come back from quite a bit of traveling, and I just thought it would be a lot. But I'm here this time. I'm really excited. Getting here was a bit of a journey with changing flights and delays and tons of traffic and everything. I've actually missed the first event I was supposed to go to. I didn't even get to my hotel until the time the event started. So that's kind of a shame. I'm a little bit bummed out about that, but it's fine because it actually means I get to have a nice getting ready session for the dinner I'm going to tonight with Bondi Boost. I'm very excited. They're coming out with a new, let me get it. They're coming out with a new styling brush. I'm assuming that by the time this vlog goes live, it's fine to share this. It has been a secret, but also the dinner tonight is to celebrate the launch. So I'm sure it's fine, I'll find out. But they're coming out with a new like heat styling brush. I actually used it this morning, but then I put my hair up in a claw clip for like 5 hours, so I need to touch it up again. But that's really exciting. You guys know how much I love Bondi Boost. I've been using Bondi Boost religiously since last July. None of this is sponsored, by the way. Everything in this video is completely unsponsored. I'm just going to be sharing like what I get up to. So tonight is dinner with Bondi Boost. I am bummed about missing the event I was meant to be at right now. It was the La Chance fashion presentation, but I don't know, I can't control flights. So the nice thing is I get to have a nice getting ready period. Clara's going to come over in a little bit. It's 4:09, so I'm going to shower. She's going to come over in a while. The dinner's at 6. And I'm excited. I haven't seen Clara in person since September when she came up to Arlington right before she went to Edinburgh. We talk and we FaceTime all the time, but it'll be so exciting to see her in person. So she's coming tonight, and then, yeah, I know a couple of the girls who are gonna be there. I'm excited to meet some more people. I'm telling myself I'm excited. You guys know how bad my social anxiety is, so I have to like hype myself up for it and remind myself, no, I am excited. I am excited to meet new people. I just have to like, I've already taken one Xanax today. I've never been here during a fashion week, so I imagine it's gonna be pretty hectic. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I really wanted to take you along with me throughout all of this because obviously if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here right now, and I'm very grateful. So I was like, let me just show you everything that I get up to. So right now, I just unpacked, as you saw. I need to take a shower. I feel gross. It doesn't matter if a flight is 40 minutes or 10 hours. I feel gross when I get off of the plane. I need to shower. So everything's unpacked. I'm gonna do that. And then hair and makeup, gotta pick an outfit. And hopefully this is gonna be a really, really great weekend slash couple of days. So before that, I will show you guys my hotel room. I'm staying at the Public. I'm sure you've seen pictures and videos of it before. It's really beautiful. Lots of kind of mirrors. It's not really a mirror. I don't know if you can tell. It's like a gold mirror, but very pretty. Closets, beautiful view. Doesn't that just look so cozy? On my last day here, I have a free day, and I planned it that way because I thought I could have a little staycation in here, and I thought that would be good, like good for me, you know? So I am looking forward to that. Yeah, here's the rest of the hotel room. This is like storage and closets, and then I'll go ahead and show you the bathroom, which is behind this sliding door. It's interesting. So there's the toilet obviously, and then the shower is right there. And the sink is separate. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't love a separate sink. I guess it makes sense because if you had two people in here, you could maximize your efficiency, and like someone could be showering while someone's getting ready and vice versa. A separate sink is not my favorite, but that's also like such a minor detail. This hotel is so beautiful. Clara's here. We're trying to rally. So I just finished getting ready. Let me show you my outfit. I'm wearing this little House of CB dress that's a little French maid-esque. And then these Steve Madden heels that have been with me through like every phase of my life at this point. So, and then the bag I'm wearing, I got this really recently. It's this little Ralph Lauren bag. Why is vlogging with another person in the room making me want to, the way that you're just watching me do my little outfit check. Anyway, this is my bag. Okay.
You look great.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Ready. We're trying to rally. We're trying to get our energy up.
Mary got here today, so she's full of life. This is my last day, so like my social battery's depleted. So we're at two different ends of the spectrum right now, but
we've got it. We've got it. My dress off. This dress like restricts my arms and I can't reach the zipper, and Clara was here when I put the dress on, so she zipped me up and now I can't get it off.
Can you not just pull it off?
No, I'm trying to pull it down my arms, but I don't want to rip it.
You had to sleep in that straight jacket of a dress.
What am I gonna do? And you know what else? You know what else?
What?
I'm hungry. I'm so...
Oh, no way. You had dinner.
No, they said it was dinner, and it was technically dinner. It was technically dinner. But like, I just didn't get to eat. It was like shareables. You know what I mean? It's like shareables. But then you know how like you go to a restaurant and the tables are really small, so they can only put down one plate of thing at a time.
Yeah.
So I was just like these shareables, but it's like one plate at a time. And then I was talking to people. Next thing you know, I've been there for like 2.5 hours and I just haven't eaten dinner. And now all I know is that it's 11:30 and I haven't really had dinner. And the only thing I've had to eat today is the Beyond Burger I had at the Reagan Airport. And I can't get my dress off. I'm gonna have to get an arm out of this dress. Somehow I'm gonna have to get an arm out of this freaking dress.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Oh my god. How was your evening? I've got it unzipped, but there's a hook at the top of the zip. The zipper is unzipped, but there's a hook at the top of the zipper. Oh, I got it. Good morning, you guys. This is like a weird way to be filming this right now, but I'm using this mirrored section as my mirror to do my hair because this is the closest that an outlet is to a mirror. So I thought I would just say good morning while I do my hair and chat to you guys. I don't have the most time in the world, and this is a bit of a time-intensive hairstyle, but I don't have time to wash my hair and I don't want to do a slick back, so waves are like the only thing that saves my hair in that scenario. Last night was fun. It was really nice to meet the Bondi team. They were so cool. I really enjoyed it. Obviously I went with Clara and we Ubered there with Tatiana, who I loved meeting. It was our first time meeting in person. But we've been mutuals for a while, so that was really fun. And then at the dinner, yeah, I just met people. We ended up going to a nylon party afterwards, but not super late. I think I was back here at like 11:30 last night, which I liked. But I definitely had really bad anxiety last night after I got back. I had a feeling I would. I feel like as soon as I left this hotel last night, my anxiety took over and I didn't really like come back into myself until I got back. If that makes sense. Like, I don't know if you guys have bad social anxiety, I don't know if you'll relate to this, but do you ever just feel like you're so socially anxious that you just go into full-on autopilot mode? Because that's what I feel like I did. I feel like I left, I was so anxious, my brain turned off, I was on full autopilot, like laughing, smiling, talking, meeting people. And like for a lot, like genuinely enjoying myself. Like I really enjoyed the Bondi Boost dinner. But I also feel like it wasn't until I got back to the hotel last night after everything that I started to feel like myself again. And I was really anxious this morning too. I don't know what's wrong with me, you guys. I never used to be this socially anxious, ever. I feel like I've always been more of an introvert. I was like a pretty introverted teenager, and then less introverted around like 19, 20, 21. And then COVID happened when I was 21, and I just went so hard back into being an introvert because of the lockdowns and everything. And with it that time, like with the introvertedness also came anxiety. And I just have never gotten over that. And it's just crazy because I never used to be this anxious. And I don't have like a real reason to be. There isn't, oh, I burned my ear. There isn't really a real reason to be. It's just something that I struggle with. Like, and it's gotten so bad at different points over the course of the last couple of years, where I will have like 2 or 3 week long periods where I can't even leave my apartment. It's so bad. And I feel like I talked about this in my LA vlog too. I feel like every time I go on one of these trips, I feel like I talk to you guys about social anxiety, just because so much of these types of trips is like meeting new people, which you have to do, and it's good. It's like objectively good for me to do the things that make me anxious, because you're never going to get over it if you don't like challenge yourself, you know? So I know that it's good for me. But yeah, anyway, I don't want to talk about like anxiety and like negative stuff for this entire vlog. Sorry about that. I thought I'd mention it because it's reality, but I don't want this to be like a negative vlog or anything. So I'm getting ready right now to go to the Maker store, which I'm really excited about. The Maker is one of my favorite fragrance brands ever, as you guys know. But they also have, they have a hotel. I'm sure the hotel came before the fragrance collections. And the hotel is in upstate New York. I was actually meant to go and stay on this trip, but I couldn't make the upstate trip work with like needing to be in the city. So we might go in March, like me and Matt might go stay in March. Not set in stone yet though. But anyway, so the Maker also has like a shop in New York City with like their fragrances and everything. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna head to the Steve Madden Clubhouse. And then I need to come back here and change for some stuff this afternoon. So that's what's going on right now. I feel a little like sick in my stomach, and I don't think it's from anxiety. I think I actually just feel sick to my stomach, which is just my life actually. So nothing new or unusual there. I forgot my electrolyte. Ow, I keep burning my ear trying to talk to you guys. I left my electrolytes at home.
Morning.
Good morning.
I'm actually raiding the cupboards just now, trying to figure out what I'm going to do for breakfast.
Did a little TJ's run. Did you get up to anything else last night?
No, I just read my book, finished it, and then...
Oh, that's right.
Actually, after that, I went online to see when the next book is looking to come out, but it's not looking to come out until literally December of 2024. That's completely out. Sorry, Fergus just jumped off the sofa. I think he heard your voice, and then he ran around the table.
Aww.
And now he's biting handles, because I don't know.
Can you show me him?
He's
Fergus!
kind of like agitated, trying to...
Hi, Fergus! Hi, baby! Hi, little
His ears
boy!
are perked up big time.
Hi, little boy! Okay, here is my outfit. It's very casual, running around and meeting some people, but I love this sweater. It's from Sandro, but I got it off of eBay. My jeans, I'm wearing Reeboks because I'll be walking a lot. And then this gorgeous bag is from Anthropologie. They very kindly sent it to me, and I decided it would be perfect because it's really big. I feel like this is not showing my outfit super well, but yeah, I'm excited. I gotta go head off to the Maker. It's like, I don't know if I need a coat. I'm gonna risk it. I think I'd rather be a little bit too cold than a little bit too hot, so I'm just gonna stick with the sweater and hope that that is what I need. Lover is our latest scent, and where the other ones are correlated to spaces, this is correlated to the love stories that walk through our door every day. I cannot even describe how cool that was and how special that was for me. I've been such a big fan of the Maker fragrances for years, and I got to hear like the story of how each fragrance was developed and what it means to the brand, how it connects to the hotel, and just like how insanely detailed and how much thought went into developing each fragrance. I don't know, that was so special. Because how often do you get, I was like a guided fragrance tasting, like you know how you do a wine tasting with a sommelier if you've ever done that at a restaurant, and like you taste wine and then you hear the story, you hear the notes, and you just like learn so much about it. And I feel like that's what I just did with the fragrances. And it was just really cool to meet someone behind a brand and a company that I love so much, and I had a lot of fun doing that. A lot of fun doing that. So I am in search of something to drink and eat. Pretty hungry, so I think I'm gonna try to find a coffee shop, maybe a sandwich shop or something, because I need to get over to Steve Madden in like half an hour. They also gave me goodies. I don't know if you can see. They loaded me up. There were only 2 fragrances in their collection that I didn't have, so they very kindly gave them to me, and it was just amazing. In. I'm back at my hotel. This morning was really nice. It was busy. I felt like a New Yorker. I was like rushing from thing to thing, on the go. It was fun. But I'm really glad to be back at the hotel. I need to get changed in a second because I'm going to, I think it's either the Durdu or the Dennis Basso presentation. I'm not sure, but I know it's 28 minutes away. So I need to get changed for that in a little bit. But I thought I would show you a little haul of some goodies. So I went to the Maker, as you guys know, so special. Like, I don't know how to describe how intentional every choice with designing the fragrances was, and each fragrance is connected to and represents a room in the hotel. And it's a boutique hotel, there's only 11 rooms. And each room is themed around a type of maker. So there's a writer, an architect, things like that. And I learned today that a theme of the hotel is like bringing an element of sensuality to everyday life and like making life sensuous, and not necessarily just in a sexy way, although that's part of it, but in a way that like appeals to all of your senses. So the beautiful smells, the sights, everything is like luxurious to the touch, and I just thought that was so cool. And as you guys know, I'm just such a big Maker fan, and they were just amazing. And I felt kind of spoiled, and they gave me some goodies. And what was really cool is that they were saying like every time I post them and tag them, they notice, which is crazy because like I use the Maker constantly. I'm always like in my get ready with me, so I show the perfume that I'm wearing every time, because for me a perfume is like a really big part of the outfit and for the mood of the day. And so they were just saying like every time you tag us, like we see it, and that was crazy to hear because I didn't know that. I didn't know that it, you know, that was being seen. And because of that, they gave me a couple of little things I thought I'd share. There are 7 perfumes and I have 5 of them. So they kindly gifted me the 2 that I did not have. So now I have like a full collection. So there's Paradiso, which is mouth-watering mangosteen, plumeria, and moist patchouli leaves. And then they also had Libertine, which I really liked. It's a citrusy one, awakening pomelo, uninhibited hibiscus, and provocative Virginia cedarwood. I really like both of these. Libertine was amazing. It's like a citrusy one. I really like that. So Taylor, the girl who I was meeting from the hotel, she knows that Stag and Fire are my favorite Maker fragrances, so she gave me travel sizes, which was amazing. And then they also gave me 2 candles. And these are also themed around like the rooms and different types of makers. So there's the Gardener candle. I got to smell all these in store. This smells like minty and basil-y, and then there's also Cafe, which smells like a warm pain au chocolat. So I'll show you what they look like, just because this is like not sponsored. I know I said that at the beginning, but I am going to be like, you know, talking about brands that I love throughout this video, and I'm not getting anything out of it. I just want to share things I love. One of the things I love about the Maker is packaging. So this is candle packaging, and if you have not seen one of the Maker bottles, look at this. They just have the most gorgeous packaging. Even the boxes that they come in are lovely. So, and they were talking about how their you know, they're like an indie perfume brand. They're kind of a small company when it comes to like the fragrance collection. And so they were just saying like, it means a lot to us when you post, and that felt really special to hear. It made me feel like I was doing a good job at something, if that makes sense. So yeah, so that was the maker. And then I stopped by Steve Madden. They invited me in to just like hang out with the girls. I love their team. I love Kayla on their team. She's amazing. I came out with my own shoe with Steve Madden a year and a half ago. So I stopped into Steve Madden to see the girlies, and they gave me this pair of shoes that I've had my eye on for a while. And when they invited me in, I was like, this is perfect. I was gonna buy these shoes a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to New York, and I know I'm gonna see the girls, I'll just get them when I'm in New York. And then they very kindly gave them to me, and I'm just obsessed with them. I saw these on their website, like I said, a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I haven't really gotten into the flat trend so far, because I just don't think like a super ballet looking flat is for me at this time. Who knows, maybe my style will evolve. But I wanted to get into the flat trend because a thing I have with shoes and putting together outfits is like, I'm not a very casual heel wearer. I'm getting a lot more into wearing heels. That was one of my ends for 2024, was like getting more into heels. But in times when a heel is not right and a sneaker is not right, I want to get into flats. So they gifted me these. Look at these shoes. They are so stunning. I would love to wear them with this outfit. I feel like they're gonna look amazing with jeans. I'm really excited. I'm very excited about these. And then on my way out, they had a stack of slippers that they were giving to all the girls that they had invited in. So they gave me these too. Just like cozy, comfy. So yeah. And then I also just got to hang out and chat with like the girls on the team. Like, I've known the Steve Madden team for years now, and I obviously don't come to New York very often, and so I don't see them very often, but it was just nice. So that's my little haul. Mental check-in, I'm doing pretty good. There are times when I've come to New York and the busyness of the city has just really overwhelmed me, and I haven't really loved my time because of my anxiety. Again, I'm sorry to keep talking about my anxiety. There are times when I've come here and I haven't been able to enjoy the city, but I have enjoyed today so far, just like walking around. And this is the first time that Matt and I have had a couple of days apart since September when I went to LA. And because it's like outside of the season, I mean, obviously he just retired, but because it's outside of the season, Matt and I are home alone together all day, every day. We both work from home. So outside of the season, obviously, Matt and I both work from home, so we're together all day, every day. And we've been like that since we moved in together 3 years ago. Like, we just spend so much time together, which we like. But I do think it's important every now and again to have some time apart, and then you can like have fun individual experiences and then come back together and have new things to share. And like, that's a really big reason why I really prioritize my friendships. And I feel very strongly about retaining a sense of identity in a relationship, because that's something that I did not do in one of my past relationships. I let that relationship sweep over my life. And when I finally got out of that relationship and was able to get clarity on a lot of things, I realized like something that I think really would have helped me during that time was prioritizing my friendships more. And like, because your friendships will ground you, your friendships will keep you like stable. So I mean, I always prioritize my friendships, which is amazing, but sometimes I think like a couple of days apart I think is healthy. Let me guys know, let me know what you think about that, and like how you approach that in a relationship. So whether I'm going away for like a work trip, or like Matt has gone on trips to see friends a couple times. Obviously we've done long distance, which is like a little bit more time apart than I like. But yeah, so it's kind of nice. And it's not nice to be away from him. Let me reword that. It's nice to do some things on your own and then be able to come back together and like miss each other. I think missing each other is a good thing. And so I'm staying an extra day here. Today's Friday. I got in yesterday. Today is like my big day of events. I have one event tomorrow. I'd like to do some vintage shopping tomorrow, and I'll like take you guys along for all of this. But then Sunday, as of right now, I don't have any plans, but I decided to stay through Sunday as like a staycation to myself and like a present for myself. This was a long spiel, but let me know what you guys think. If you're in a long-term relationship, let me know your thoughts on time apart and retaining a sense of independence. Let me know your experiences with that. If you've ever been in relationships where you got it wrong, like I have, I want to hear about that too. I really like hearing from you guys because the majority of my audience online is ages 23 to 27. Like, all of it is like 18 to 34, but the biggest chunk is 23 to 27. So y'all are like right there with me. I'm 25. And so I just really like hearing what other people my age are going through and what types of things we're all dealing with in our lives. I really enjoy hearing about that from you guys. So let me know how you maintain a sense of independence in a relationship. And now that I'm saying that, I kind of feel like that should be a future podcast episode. Let me know. I'm gonna film a little outfit change reel. Clara came in my hotel room yesterday and she saw this sitting on the shelf and she thought it was a dildo at first, and she was like, why is it so big? No, it is a tripod, not a dildo. So this is gonna be for Donis Beso. I made a list in my phone of travel times plus a little extra between every single place I'm going, with multiple different routes to get there for the rest of the time I'm here because I don't want to accidentally miss anything else. So I'm gonna pull out all this stuff. I'm gonna wear this coat. Very excited about this coat. I'm gonna pull out all the stuff that I'm gonna use in my reel. Usually when I film a getting ready reel, I always just like, I put everything in a little pile so that I can just reach in and grab. And I'm thinking, I didn't actually try this outfit on before I left, but I think I'm gonna do this dress and then a funky belt and then that coat and maybe my cowboy boots. I have backup options in case I don't love that, but I'm hoping that I will. What do you guys think of this? I think that's so cute. Doing one of my new makeup perfumes. This is Libertine. It's so citrusy. The jacket is the star of the show. Look at this. I love this jacket. I haven't actually seen, what's that movie? It has Kate Hudson in it, and I feel like that's where this style of jacket got popularized. It's like, I've seen it called the Penny Lane coat. It's almost famous, right? I haven't seen that movie, but I'm pretty sure that's like where this style of coat got popularized. One of my really good friends just moved to Austin, and I'm trying to convince her that she needs Tacovas. I'm gonna do a little bag. This was a Rebag purchase, I believe. It was either Rebag or the Real Real. Cool, 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 cool. Okay, so I have rallied and I'm heading to my last thing for today. It's another fashion presentation with Durdu. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. I am wearing this really cool House of Harlow dress with a sheer bottom and these boots that I got off of Depop, I want to say. Don't know why I just didn't show you in this mirror. Yeah, here's my little dress. I just took some photos in my hotel room and I really like the way they came out. These earrings are Anthropologie. My hair is like such a mess, but I feel like with the leopard print, it's working, so. Good morning from New York. Second morning. I look so rough. Oh, I was up way too late last night. I didn't stay at the presentation super long. Honestly, I don't know when I got home last night. It wasn't super late. I had a nice time, but I also didn't know anyone there, and I wasn't really in the mood to like make small talk with people I didn't know. So I came back to the hotel and I ordered Uber Eats. I ordered Italian food, and then I stayed up too late watching Rain. And now it's the next morning, and my face is so puffy. And I'm gonna finish my gnocchi and my carrot cake from last night. What a perfect breakfast. I'm actually so excited about it. And then this is bread. I also should probably tidy the hotel room because it is a mess. I came home last night and I showered, and my dress is just like on the floor. This has been where I'm getting ready. It's messy. Hello. So yeah, I should probably tidy in here. I don't have anything today until the Kosas launch party tonight, so my plan is to record the podcast and then get ready and go do some vintage shopping. But also at the same time, I'm like, it also sounds really nice to stay in this bed and watch Rain. But I'm telling myself, you're literally in New York. Like, you can't stay in bed and watch Rain no matter how good the end of season 1 is, no matter how much you forgot how impactful the drama in season 1 was. I think yesterday was just, yesterday was a bit of a high energy day. I just don't have high energy for more than 12 hours at a time. I'm just not that kind of girl. It is carrot cake time. I'm at the end of season 1 right now, or close to the end of season 1. King Henry's going mad, and Bash just married Kenna, which, okay, sometimes people are like, Mary, these are spoilers. This show has been out for 11 years. At that point, I think it's not a spoiler. But sometimes I'll talk about shows, like old shows, on my Instagram story, and people will be like, that's a spoiler. I kind of feel like if the show or the movie has been out for several years, that's not a spoiler. Also, it's not a spoiler that Mary doesn't end up with Bash. These are literally historical characters. Like, of course she ends up with Frances. She's Mary, Queen of Scots. She doesn't end up with Bastard Bash. Although, oh my god, I love Bash. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts on spoiler thing, because I'm like, if it's been years, it's not a spoiler. But let me know what you think. Oh my god, here we go. Perfect morning. Yes. Good morning. What? Or good afternoon. It's Sunday. Didn't really vlog yesterday because, I hope you can hear me. I just honestly didn't get up too much. I think yesterday was more of my staycation day. I had just a really nice like afternoon in the hotel with myself, sleeping, watching TV, doing nothing, and I actually really liked it and needed it. But it's my last day. Oh, and then last night I went to the Kosas BB cream launch party, which was really fun. But now it is my last day. I'm glad it's my last day. I'm like ready to go home. I miss Matt, I miss Fergus. I like being here, but in very small doses, because I'm already not a city girl, and this is like the city of all cities. And yeah, it's just such a different environment here. And I find it like at first exhilarating and then kind of overwhelming. So I'm kind of at that point today. I think I was here for the right amount of days. By tomorrow morning, I'm gonna be like ready to get on the plane. So, walking to get some food right now. I saw there's a Sadel's nearby in the neighborhood, and I like Sadel's. And then I don't know, maybe I'll do some shopping. I've like bookmarked some vintage shops. Maybe I'll just walk around and like, I don't know, enjoy being here. Something like that. Back. I thought I would end this vlog off by giving you my little haul. I walked around Soho, honestly, for a couple hours. I had like such a good late breakfast. Actually, at that point, it was fully like 2 p.m. so it was a late lunch. And then I just walked around and I did really enjoy it. I love shopping. I went in so many stores. I love everything about shopping. I really do. I love just like window shopping. I love shopping. Anyway, I wanted to show you the two things I got. Although first, I picked up a Diet Coke from downstairs because I never ever used to drink Diet Coke or Diet Pepsi ever. One, because there's caffeine and you guys know I'm sensitive, but then two, I don't know, it just like wasn't my thing. But Matt is a full-on Diet Coke guy. He's actually a Pepsi Max guy, but I don't know if you can get Pepsi Max here. I've only ever had it in the UK. But he's such a big Diet Coke guy, and unfortunately it's rubbed off on me, and there are just genuinely times when the only thing that will hit the spot is a Diet Coke. So unfortunately, I'm becoming a Diet Coke girl. I wish I had lime to put in it. I love a little lemon or lime, but oh my God, it's ice cold. I got a cup of ice downstairs. Everything I need right now. That was everything. Okay, so let me show you what I got. First, I went to Sporty and Rich. I've never been to a Sporty and Rich. I've shopped on their website a few times. I'm sure you saw there were a bunch of things I really liked. Some of the fleeces I just loved. But the vest, like the dark brown fleece vest that I videoed and showed you guys, was $210. And if you're gonna spend like a couple $100 on a piece of outdoorsy gear, or like something that's meant to be warm and really functional, I'm like, you might as well get it from an outdoor store and probably not Sporty and Rich. And I didn't need it anyway, but I was like, if it was cheaper I would have gotten it, but I didn't. But I did get just this really cute Sporty and Rich hat. It's showing up black on camera, but it is actually a navy blue. I love white and navy and gray and navy, and it just says Sporty and Rich, established 1994. Probably wear it on the plane tomorrow. So I got that, and then I went to Ralph Lauren, and I'm such a Ralph Lauren fan. I love everything about the Ralph Lauren aesthetic, and I'll have to like, let me pull some pictures from Pinterest and put them up. When I think about my future home decor inspo, so much of my inspiration comes from Ralph Lauren, and like not the neon colors, like super preppy side, but the polo side. And I just, last year I started buying Ralph Lauren stuff on Depop, and like I've gotten like some really amazing vintage sweaters, a vintage bag. Oh my God, I have this one, I don't think I have a photo of it that I could put in this vlog, but I have a really cool Black Watch tartan Ralph Lauren bag, and I just love it so much because I feel like Ralph Lauren not only has like this vintage Americana side, but then also like the old money British aesthetic going on. And I've told you guys before how like when I plan out my future home and think about the decor, I obviously want to bring in like both elements. Like my mom has decorated our house, it's completely like Western style, and so that's very homey to me, and I really like Western inspired clothing. So I want to bring in that side, like the American side, and then obviously this home is going to be in Scotland, and then Matt. And so I don't know, I just feel like Ralph Lauren blends a lot of things that I like together. So I went inside, and even just being in the store, oh my God, they had this gallery wall, which I also filmed, going down this big staircase. And my gallery wall in my office, which is definitely not as big or as cool, is like inspired by those aesthetics. That's why I have like a Western saddle. And then I've got a horse with an English style saddle. And then there's like countryside, sort of idyllic pastoral stuff. And then, yeah, the harmony of those two things is the aesthetic that truly speaks to me. And Ralph Lauren just, I don't know, he's like the blueprint. So I didn't get anything to wear because I recently got a Ralph Lauren polo bag. But I did get, I saw this and I was like, I have to have it. So I got this, oh, let me take the wrap off so it doesn't show glare. It's the Ralph Lauren A Way of Living, like a coffee table book. It's very heavy. Ralph Lauren A Way of Living, and it is home lifestyle inspiration. And it just has just gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I'm in love. I thought, oh my God. Like, yeah, that is everything. So I thought it would be a really cool coffee table book, and also just something to like browse and glean inspo from. And I really love it. It's so heavy though. This is gonna have to go in my personal item, which is the cow pack I take when I travel, because this will make my bag overweight. I don't even, like, I feel like it's 10 pounds. If you follow me on Pinterest, you will have known this, but probably like 90% of the home stuff that I repin is inspired by Ralph Lauren. So like, look at this. This isn't exactly the vibe that I'm looking for or gonna go for. I'm sorry I keep looking at the viewfinder. I know it's so annoying. It's not like the exact vibe that I wanna have, but it is close. It's like, oh, just love it so much. If you like Ralph Lauren stuff, there's so much on Depop and on Etsy. Or not Etsy, on Poshmark. Oh my God, guys. This is like my Pinterest board summed up. So yeah, little haul. And I think with that, I'm gonna go ahead and cap the vlog off. It's a little bit, it's like 4:30, and I honestly just want to put on my sweatpants and get into this lovely hotel bed with a nice view of the city, and then watch rain for hours. And that is what I'm planning on doing. And that's, when I get up in the morning, I'm just gonna pack and leave anyway. So, oh, I need to check in for my flight. That reminded me. Yeah, that is my first New York Fashion Week, and I'm glad I came during the spring, because the spring fashion week is a lot more low-key than the fall. I very much want to come back in the fall. I've convinced Clara to come with me, I'm pretty sure, like for the whole time. And I'm just very grateful that I got to come. I was extremely anxious leading up to this, and honestly even for the first like day or so that I was here. I know it is so necessary to push myself out of my comfort zone, but it's obviously hard and uncomfortable. So I'm really glad that I came. I'm glad that I pushed myself a little bit, and I'm just very grateful that I got to be here. It was fun. I met some great people. I feel like it was overall a really pleasant experience, and this is honestly the most fun in the city I've ever had. That being said, I am so excited to get home to Matthew and Fergus. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any requests for videos that aren't vlogs, like, I was kind of thinking I wanted to get into making things like morning routines or more structured videos like that. I want to make a 2024 outfit inspo video, because I've just been very active on Pinterest lately, and I feel like I've really, like in the last year or so, I feel like I've just really honed in as to what my style is, and I have a lot of fun with like things that are really true to my core style while also like exploring trends and having fun. And there's a lot of like outfits and different types of clothing I'm really excited to wear this year. And being here for Fashion Week, I was already planning on making that video, but being here at Fashion Week has just also made me excited about that. So I want to make that, but let me know if there's anything else specifically that you would like to see. Thank you so much for watching. I wouldn't be able to do things like this without you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you again very, very, very soon. I love you guys. Cheers.